Paul Allen with the Chef's View here. I am your authority for good food. I might not know a lot of things, but I do know good food. And we're here at Ocean Zen with Chef Johnson Tan and Becky Rains. And we're about to eat some good food.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready? Facebook Live, YouTubers, everybody out there, it's social land. I am Paul Allen with the Chef's View, and I am your authority for good food. I might not know a lot of stuff, but I do know good food. Now I'm wondering,
Hold on one second. I'm next, but where are we?
we're at Ocean Zen in Springfield, Missouri. Becky Blair here, and we're wondering, can you guys help us out? Is this bad etiquette? Because I've heard that too.
I did. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't have chopsticks. I didn't get any.
That like something what they do that you would like might not.
Wait, even better though. Am I allowed to
you gonna
just
stab
can I
it?
stab it to eat it? Is that appropriate? I feel like that should be allowed.
Norwal, do we have other chopsticks here?
Yeah,
Look, we have a chopstick person.
we don't know the answer to this question because we feel like then the idea of like rubbing off the split.
Thank you so much.
Someone had told us that we shouldn't do it.
I don't like who told us. They must have told both of us.
Yeah.
It was like something. I think it was like some restaurant, and they were like offended because they were like, we have nicer chopsticks. You know, some people have the crappy chopsticks, and some people have. These are obviously nice. There's no splatters on that.
I do not use chopsticks very well. I will try to demonstrate that tonight for everyone on some of this sushi. And but you can still do like this. I have just stabbed it with hand. That works.
Like this approach, like the.
Yeah, just you know, it doesn't.
Do you call that like the Jeffrey Dahmer? Are we allowed to say that?
I don't think so. I do not.
Okay, we take it back.
It's fine. Yes, we're good. All right, so what are we eating first?
All right.
In here.
Johnson, you want to light us up?
This is the stock truffle. It's got SLR, shrimp, tiger shrimp, glazed with the teriyaki glaze. It's aioli.
Nice. I
This is
love
how it's
sushi on
served.
fire.
Right, they serve it on fire. You serve it on fire, right?
Yep, we serve it on fire.
Chef Becky and Kristen.
Oh,
there
is
you
that
go.
what you do for the kids? Chef Johnson, can you scoot over just a little bit for me? Yep, perfect. I didn't even know that. I should request now the kids menu because clearly that's what I need.
I love skits food. Every time I get my kids skits menu, I would get one for myself. Johnson, what is this?
This is the Mai Tai we have for shoot.
And pretzel.
I like it.
So there's fresh pineapple in there and all kinds
Fresh
of
pineapple juice, little dark brown,
Oh, it's beautiful.
little heavy brown. Yeah, too.
It's indeed, I think, bigger than my whole head.
Put that up there.
I mean, if you
Can they even see you?
No, I don't think so. I could easily hide behind it. I am a short person, but I could easily hide behind this. Let me just give it a taste because that is impressive.
And I'm trending right now because not drinking is very trendy, so I've taken a little break. But my cameraman will be coming in and dipping in on this from time to time.
So you have cocktails as well. But
So I like to feature a mocktail. So what do we got here?
That is a pineapple mojito.
So 40% of the people that are dining in restaurants today do not drink. I've lately joined that trend. And so this is a pineapple mojito?
Yep,
Awesome.
pineapple mojito. Fresh pineapple juice, muddled with mint.
I love telling people about the fun mocktails around.
oh, they're so good. I knew that was coming. I knew it. I was prepared for it. If anyone hasn't watched any of the lives recently, whenever Chef Paul really likes the dish, like really, really loves it, that fork is just gonna go. We have a
I've
gigantic
been warned.
glass fish tank behind us. We are not allowed to throw forks.
But how cool is that? Can you guys see that back there? Can you see the fish tank?
But I think it could probably handle a chopstick. So you could probably whip a chopstick.
All right.
It's not important tonight.
Okay. Nora, don't be sitting over here, okay? Because you could get a fork in your eye. All right? Did you sign a waiver? Did you sign a waiver? All right, take us on a tour here, Johnson. And so first off, thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And your restaurant is absolutely amazing. Like the money you guys spent on, like sometimes you go into a restaurant and they might not have the budget to like wow it out. Like you spent more on your fish tank than most people spend on their entire restaurant. So tell us about this first.
So this fish tank was developed in Miami. It's a Miami-style fish tank. It's saltwater. and all the corals we have in there are live.
Oh my god! Everything?
Yep, everything's live, and we have,
You see right there, like as it's kind of moving around.
yeah,
Nemo's here
couple
somewhere.
Nemos, and we got a couple Dories.
You got
Yellow
Dory?
tang, yeah, we got Dory over there on the other side. See Dory.
That's a legit Nemo right behind you.
So we.
What's your favorite?
Picasso.
This is my. He's on Picasso. Yeah.
Well,
That's his name. So there's one of them in there that'll follow you and play with you, and it's that one right there.
big guy.
This guy?
That guy.
Look, he already knows we're saying hi to him. He can clearly tell.
You got some food?
We don't keep it overcrowded so they can swim and relax.
So tell us about Ocean Zen. Like, how did it become?
So Ocean Zen, we opened about 20 years ago. It was obviously at a smaller store. I took, a little bit of East meets West. I went to culinary school on the West Coast, and I wanted to imply a lot of Chinese, Japanese, Thai flavors, Asian flavors, and with classical French cooking.
Okay.
That's where Ocean Zen came from.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, what do we got?
All right, so we're going to go with the appetizer sampler here for two. Starts off with our Mongolian glazed ribs. What we do is we Mongol glaze our ribs, and then we grill them on the grill. So they got like a really rich hoisin barbecue flavor to it. And then we have our blue crab and cream cheese wontons.
Real crab?
Yeah, real.
All right, gangster.
Real blue.
And then we have our pork and vegetable pot stickers. And then also our crispy shrimp tempura with a wasabi cocktail sauce.
Oh my goodness. Great, let me just try.
And this is the sampler you can get for the table, so everyone gets a little bit of everything.
Real crab.
Yeah.
You have me at real crab.
Oh, yeah.
This is our other appetizer we have here. It is bluefin tuna. We do a seared rare bluefin tuna. We crust it with furikake. Furikake is a Japanese nori seasoning that we do, and we sear it rare. And then we serve it with our lobster cognac sauce and some teriyaki glaze.
I got to show them that's so beautiful. Let me see this dish right here.
Oop.
Let me see this dish right here.
A little bit of
He's too
Tampico
fast before you
caviar.
even eat it.
Look at that. Can they see it? Can you taste it through the camera?
I just look at the color on that. That is
Some of the dishes I just got to show them. Yeah, I got to show them up.
okay. I'm gonna use my my little
Kitty sticks.
My little kitty sticks here to give
Should
that a
get
go.
some sauce with it.
Yep. Oh, see, I'm even bad with the kitty sticks. Hold on, we'll get this. Well, I said it. Oh,
Might just have to stab.
okay. There's just a little. See, there's a smidge of stabbing. Hold on. We're just gonna.
Some sauce on there, yeah. So that's the unique thing about our food. We do a lot of different sauces, like classical lobster sauce with some teriyaki glaze,
The two together are so good.
And everything here is made in-house. That's our Tsunamoto salad that Paul just had, our cucumber salad.
That's delicious.
All right.
So Johnson and I go way back. We've known each other for over a decade now.
Decade.
Now I have to tell you guys, so I have a company, Allen Event Group. When I get my seafood, typically I call the best in the business. And I'll be like, hey, Johnson, what can we get? And you always hook me up, so thank you for always providing me with awesome seafood.
So our next dish here, this is one of my favorites here. This is the Hong Kong style salt and pepper crab. It's got garlic, butter, jalapenos, scallions, red bell peppers, and it comes with a spicy aioli. But in Hong Kong, the fishermen, they like to eat their crabs like this. Their crabs, their seafood.
So how do we eat that?
I think
I don't know
you
what
eat
to
it
do.
with the fingers, right?
Just eat it with your finger. It's soft shell crab.
Okay.
It's,
Have you ever had soft shell crab? Okay, you ready for
I've never
this?
had it.
Soft shell crab is the whole thing. The shell,
So you're eating the whole
thing,
outside?
but soft shell is not hard. So it's not a hard shell.
I don't know. I get that, but I'm still a little.
Are you ready?
We're gonna.
We're going to do the same time.
Okay.
Cheerio. The whole thing, I'm telling you, you get the legs.
I right through it all.
Right, ready? I'll give you a preview.
I'm going for the jalapeno bite right here because I do love those. Huh?
I love soft shell crab. Yep. So anyway, the first one I had, I was in New Jersey. I don't know, there's like this little place at like Jersey Shore, and they had like this amusement park, and I had soft shell crab sandwich. It was like $4.
So good. and it was awesome.
And to be honest, it sounded really scary.
Yeah.
Oh, delicious. I'm
That's
going back.
amazing, though. That is so good.
These are whales, so they're jumbo. They're actually one size bigger. They're jumbos, so they're really fresh. We fry them daily, so really good. That was awesome.
I feel like I just ate little claws. Like,
You
its
did?
shape was little claws, and I just ate.
You
I
eat the whole
almost feel
thing?
bad, though. It's like a little bit of me feels bad.
But a lot of you feels good.
These are really good.
So next up, we got our stop drop roll here. Yeah, and it's our sushi roll. It's one of our signature sushi rolls. It comes out on fire, as we saw earlier.
Gorgeous.
It's got butterfish, tiger shrimp, and then a teriyaki mayo glaze over the top. So,
I don't think you can. Have you heard of Butterfish at any other restaurant in Springfield, Missouri?
this is
I love Butterfish.
butterfish is good.
I don't think I know what butterfish is.
Well, butterfish is escalar. We call it butterfish, but it's escalar, and it has a very high fat content to it, so it's very buttery.
Again, I'm gonna give the.
Ruth.
I'm gonna give them a go. I hope I don't knock it all over earlier.
Johnson's.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, that is so good. Oh my God. That is amazing.
So we're gonna get into the entrees now, guys. Okay.
This is one I put away. The chopsticks. I'm allowed to use the fork, right?
All right. So our first one is one of our
That's so gorgeous.
best salmon dishes that we have. So we have a blueberry teriyaki glazed salmon. It comes with a hoisin barbecue glazed green beans and kung pao vegetables, a little bit of garlic mashed potatoes, and then a shrimp tempura. Shrimp tempura with it.
That's gorgeous.
Yep.
All right, I need someone. Someone's got to show the camera.
Just real quick, I'm just sneaking out a green bean here because I do love vegetables a lot. So.
Camera check. Bring it in, Sarah. You got to show them. That's too pretty. Can you bring that back? I know where you live.
Oh,
That's-
that was.
and that's the real size. Like, you didn't do this just for us. Like, this is how it comes.
This is how it comes on the menu. Everything here is on the menu.
That's the deal. Like, sometimes you go to a place and you look at the pictures, and when you get it, you're like, that wasn't like the picture.
Pictures usually can't capture our food because we like to plate more 3D and
And
colorful.
also, like, not to be critical, but you go to places and you get salmon. It's half that size at some other places, right?
Yeah.
They give you a piece that is literally half that size. This piece is huge.
2 people could split this thing.
Oh, it's. I don't know that they'd want to.
You're like, no, I would eat it all.
I don't think they would do it all. And that's the thing. I think when you think Ocean Zen, though, you don't necessarily think mashed potatoes. You don't think pasta. You don't think steak foods and things like that. But you have all of that.
Yeah, this is
Johnson.
Oh
my goodness.
a little bit of East meets West.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. The blueberries. I don't think I've had blueberries on salmon ever. That's so.
Bro.
So it's a blueberry sake sauce that we made. We reduce it. I'm not going to tell you everything, or else I'd have to kill
So
you.
secret.
But we
nice,
reduced
I'll
the
give you that.
blueberries down, and then we add it to our teriyaki sauce. It's really good.
Now, hold on. One cheers real fast.
Well, cheers. Cheerio. Dude.
Good, huh?
So good.
All right, man. I'm going to take you to our next dish out here. This is our signature Ocean Zen pasta. It's our seafood pasta. What we have here is we have a pesto pasta for our base, and then we use a shrimp sticks, garlic and herb crusted shrimp sticks, which is seared on the flat top. And then we have a slow roasted half lobster tail, cold water lobster tail. And then underneath here, we have a bacon wrapped Hokkaido scallop from Japan. Yeah.
Okay, so what's
Sarah,
Hokkaido?
Get over here and show it to him.
So
You got
Hokkaido
might be
is a
doing this
region
a lot
of Japan.
tonight.
That's where you get our
That's
seafood,
good.
our scallops.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
So the scallops will come super sweet and super big, and
So this is not like this isn't from the freezer at Aldi's. Yeah, those is
this is
completely
super nice.
different.
Yeah.
And fabulous.
We'll try to save you some.
Okay. I'm a fan of ASMR, so I'm gonna take my mix out and I'm gonna give him this because oh my gosh, let's be honest, these came down, these dishes sat down a few minutes ago. But
Look at the size.
Dude, you had me at scallop. All right, I'll save you some, Becky, I promise. To try.
it is still that crunchy. It's been here for like 15, 20 minutes while we're prepping. and it's still that crunchy. I just had to make a point to show. Oh, thank you.
So the scallop will be really sweet, a lot sweeter than the domestic scallops that we get.
I'm foregoing the forks and just using my fingers now. So
Wrapped with some applewood bacon.
Let me tell you something that makes me crazy. When they don't take the tendon off the scallop.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? You go to the restaurant
Muscle. Yeah.
and you imagine that they're going to take it off. There's a little bitty muscle. What's it called?
Adductor muscle.
The ductor muscle. If you don't take that off, it's like
Chewy.
bubble gum.
Yeah.
It's like a shiitake mushroom stem. There's no way that you're going to chew that.
Yes. So our pasta we have here, we make a house-made pesto sauce. It's an Asian-style pesto sauce that we have, basil, ginger, garlic.
Okay.
Mix in there.
Never heard of an Asian pesto.
Yeah.
I am to chew faster. I cannot keep up with
Instead of
the column.
Professional eater over here.
Yeah. Again, I was like, I'm just gonna use my fingers. It's fine.
pine nuts, we use macadamia nuts.
But
Oh, nice.
Ginger in it.
From Hawaii.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, Hawaiian macadamia nuts are the best. Like if you go into a regular grocery store and you just get the macadamia nuts, you probably think that they suck because some macadamia nuts are not good. But Hawaii are so oily and almost juicy, if that makes sense.
I mean,
It's
I
a
don't
juicy
know.
macadamia
It's an oily, juicy
Oh.
macadamia nut. I feel like the description of oily is not really like complimentary to a nut. Is it complimentary? to a
very
nut?
complimentary.
That's good. I like
You don't
that.
want a dry macadamia nut.
No, that's well, but when it's crunchy, doesn't it?
Paul, let me help you.
All right, tell me what's
The
happening.
easiest way, let me see your plate.
Okay. I like
The
it.
way that I do it, tips and tricks, is I
Tips and tricks. Becky's gonna have some of those.
I'll take the
going to
shrimp like
literally
this.
bite right into it.
I'll
So
just
I guess
pull
that's
right
not
out.
what you're supposed to do. So,
Are you watching this, Becky?
yeah.
There's gonna be a quiz at the end of this.
So we skewer them like that so they cook evenly and they sear evenly. So
Okay.
see the good sear on them.
There you go.
We looked out because I was literally going to just pick it up and just, but that's not what we're supposed to do.
Good. What kind of shrimp do you use?
This is Mexican white shrimp.
Okay.
And then we have the cold water lobster tail, which is still
Cold water?
cold water over here.
Where does that come from?
This is it's a Canadian cold water tail that we use. So typically, northeast.
Okay.
So
Coming at
we
you, Becky.
pull it for the customer, so it's easy for them to.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be a gentleman here.
Pesto. I'm just sorry. I just keep going back to
So
it.
you really want to when you eat this, you really want to eat it with the pasta.
Okay.
sauce.
So I have like a whole deal.
I
Yeah.
got my skewer over here. So.
Yeah, this is like a souped up seafood pasta.
You ready?
Well, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Set.
It's like the Ferrari of seafood pastas, right?
Bro,
So many fun things.
goodness.
Good, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
that is incredible. Okay, so Becky, there is a huge difference in cold water and warm water lobster tail. So typically cold water is going to be a little bit smaller. Like sometimes if you see a huge jumbo giant lobster tail, probably going to be warm water. Still going to be good. Two different things. But the deeper the cut, the sweeter it is.
Oh, that's okay.
So that's what I love about cold water lobster tail.
So I've been critical before about seafood sometimes because I feel like sometimes it has no flavor. Like you can't taste anything. Like I was like, why are we even eating this? Because I can't taste anything. That is delicious.
It's like
That is so.
You've outdone yourself.
So let's grab that ribeye Paul over there. We're gonna do that next.
Here, show the camera. Look at them. Do you see how they're taking our food away as we eat? Because they've learned their tricks.
I know they're
Our film
packing
crew-
it
our
up.
film crew is
They're
tricky.
enjoying a little behind the scenes. I think.
So this one right here is one of our old school signature ribeye.
Okay.
Okay, this is a Mongolian glazed ribeye. So what we use is a upper 2/3 choice cut Braveheart steak,
Okay.
a ribeye steak that we cut in house, and we grill it. We grill it and then we glaze it with this Mongolian barbecue glaze that we have. It's
Yeah.
served with bacon cheddar mashed potatoes,
Ooh.
brandy Dijon cream sauce.
Oh,
So
That is like a perfect steak.
the Braveheart,
yeah,
like the movie.
Even to like the very end. Like, because I'm eating the very end of the steak here and it's still perfectly cooked.
See that with some sauce.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna dip it back in. I'm gonna put a little sauce in there.
So you see, yeah.
We got this. We can make this work. Some potato, just a little bit of everything.
So you see where the East meets West comes from, right?
Becky, I wanted to throw my fork, but I felt like I've thrown so many things already.
You have to throw the fork in.
I don't want to get kicked out of here. Like, I want to be able to come
I
back.
want to protect the fish. We can't
But
throw the fork.
in my
Have more forks.
in my mind, I was throwing that fork like this is fork throwing worthy.
Well, we have 800 forks, so you can throw as much as you want.
That is a steak.
So
What's the sauce? A cognac what?
So we did a brandy Dijon cream sauce with us, which is the orange colored sauce.
That orange sauce is good.
That we
This mocktail is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Because even though I'm not drinking, I still like to enjoy like something fun.
Yeah.
I can taste like the ginger ale in it. So like I guess that's where you kind of get the East meets West.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know. So this dish right here has been
Look,
with
a fork
us
just
for
happened
quite a
again.
while.
We must have a fork person on our team.
Yeah.
I know.
We got upgraded.
I just have a pile of all the utensils that I've got because I haven't thrown a single one, so I have like 12 right here right now.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Oh, I just get a okay. Oh. What kind of service that is? Amazing.
try the green beans. Green
I-
beans. Excellent.
So the thing is, I'm not super into dessert. And so, Paul, what do I like to eat for dessert?
Steak.
Well, that's good.
That is good.
So Becky helps me with all my events.
I'm a connoisseur of red meat, and that is delicious.
Awesome.
The green beans. So frying them in the wok.
Yep. Wok fried green beans.
Do you see the wrinkle like that, Becky? That's how you know.
Crispy.
Because it's super, super high heat of how he's cooking that.
So you blister the skin so it's very tender. Yeah.
And they've got that same kind of like sweet glaze that the steak has on it. That's so good.
That's incredible.
All right, we're gonna take this one away from them.
Oh, coming over.
Oh,
All right, so what we have here, guys, is we have here a slow roasted Caribbean lobster tail. It's a warm water lobster tail, nice and thick. I think it's about 8 ounces. And then we have on top of it some lemon pepper, some garlic, some salt, and some white pepper, and some paprika, smoked paprika that we season it with. Served with a 8-ounce filet mignon that we cut in house. Also with some rigatoni pasta, kind of like an Alfredo style that we do with cheese. And then we have sauteed spinach and mushrooms. And then we're gonna top it with some garlic butter over the top.
my
Yes.
goodness. Look
Just
at
keep
that.
going and going and going. And the good thing about this is the butter is good for the pasta too,
Oh, yeah, it is.
and the
Look at
fillet.
the steak and the
There's the
pasta.
garlic.
Oh,
Look
and
at
all the garlic, just like, oh, look at that.
Yay! You have a lucky wife.
Thanks. Yeah, my wife Fiona's very lucky.
She is very lucky. She is lucky.
So we'll run weekly dinner features.
So this is the dinner?
This is the weekly dinner.
Okay.
And what decides what you're serving? What's the feature?
Just, we do weather, we do time of year. Like if it's springtime or summertime, we'll do lighter dishes. Wintertime, cold, we'll do, really good.
A really hearty dish.
Really hearty
dish. Yeah, that's. I don't.
Probably easier steak.
Yeah, we're gonna go in
Yeah.
here.
Try that lobster.
Yeah. I love the presentation.
Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous.
See a lot of French technique here, right? With
Yeah.
nice pans.
Oh, thank you for that. All right.
Actually, I want to see how you do it next. So I want to see what
Well,
you're.
I was gonna just pick it up and bite it, but maybe not. Right?
You can, Becky. I
I
love
promise you
your
that'll
style.
be sweet too. That lobster.
This, I was really excited because this piece has all the garlic on it, so I'm very happy about that.
I'm not happy that I served you because I knew.
Oh,
What's that?
Oh, what's up, doggy style? It's my man. Becky.
but you can kind of also tell that it is different from the other lobster, though.
Very different.
Like I can tell
I
there's a
love
huge
it.
difference.
I
in it.
love it.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Try the fillet. The fillet is really good. And then the pasta we have here.
I'm not cutting yours, Becky. You gotta,
I'm going for myself.
I want to see what you do here.
Well, I mean, I don't think I can pick it up and just
I
bite
figured
it
you
like
might just-
a caveman. So I'll try to be as.
Now, Becky knows how to cut a steak. Like, that's one thing she's good
I do
at.
know how to do is cut a steak. Maybe.
So obviously we know filet is the most tender cut. So
Oh, yes. So I can see mine. There's butter here. There's butter all around it. I'm just going to give it
Adam, don't you touch this dish, okay? Don't you take this over to Never Never Land.
No butter there.
so we glaze the steak. I don't know if you're familiar, but with demi glaze that we make in house. So we take a veal stock. We make a veal stock, and then it takes about 72 hours because you have to cook it for about 24 to 30, and afterwards you have to reduce it slowly. So
that's what a demi glaze is.
yeah. So
It just like cooks down to very like.
yeah.
thick.
So we take about, let's say, I don't know, around 20 gallons of stock, and we get about a gallon and a half of sauce. We have to. So it's
Beef bones or just the baby beans?
just baby.
It's just so rich. It's incredible.
like when you put it in your mouth, it kind of puckers your mouth, coats it. So, yeah.
So here's the deal on demi-glace. Some people use beef bones and veal bones, and it just becomes so bitter when you use those beef bones, and they do that to cut costs.
Yes.
But veal bones, that is, to me, is what a real demi-glace is.
That's
But it's more expensive. So we spend about $200 a case for the veal bones. The beef bones run around $100 a case, but we don't use beef bones.
And again, I'm going to ask questions. What is veal technically?
So veal is like almost like a baby cattle, like baby cow that's not past 6 months.
Gotcha. So that makes it all like the flavor's really fresh.
Very gelatinous. Yeah. So let me show you how I cut this lobster. So a lot of
please
people,
do.
they always ask
With that.
the best way to cut this lobster. So what I do is I take it right here, and then I'll take my knife and I'll just run it right here. And it comes right out.
Oh, it comes right off the top. Oh, that's
So the
nice.
it's fancy. It comes right out. So you can just pretty much take it and then slice it in half and then share it or just keep cutting it down. Either way.
Do you guys do any tableside stuff here?
Yeah, we do table side. Sometimes we'll help the customers with their lobster tail or, we cut Becky one there too.
And so if you guys want help with your lobster, just ask your server,
Fingers,
and they'll
man.
come right on over,
I'm all
and they'll
for the
slice her
fingers.
down
I'm going
for
to
you.
take it and dip it in like the remainders of what is the sauce
so smart.
for all of that pasta and the butter because look
Oh, look at that.
That's
Oh, this girl knows how to eat.
I gotta reach. I'm telling you, that's why I bring Becky with me. Teach
so
us that.
good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little messy. I have now covered myself in butter, but
You don't care.
no, I don't. Literally.
I'm going in and see. I do what Becky does. That could be our shirt. If Becky does it, so do I.
I actually lost my napkin on the floor earlier because I was too aggressive
threw
at
it?
wiping my hands off. Yeah.
Girl,
I was flying. Ugh.
that's how you know she likes a dish, is when she throws it. All right, Johnson. Tell me a crazy story. Tell me something good.
Well-
in under like 2 minutes.
The reason why I love cooking so much is when I was a kid, my parents had restaurants. My dad had a Chinese restaurant. And at a very young age, I'd go in there and watch what they were doing.
Yeah, we'll just
like
take it back.
How they
Thanks.
were cooking.
I appreciate
and,
that.
Every time they'd cook something, I'd just sneak over there and taste. And then started working in the kitchen. And just ever since I worked in the kitchen and when I went to culinary school, worked for different celebrity chefs, different, high-end chefs, it's always been the same. The chef's yelling at you is the same thing as your father yelling at you when he was teaching you when you were young.
Oh, yeah.
So
Old
it's just
school.
like old school. You know what I mean? But one time I was cooking in the kitchen and I had messed something up. This is when I was cooking professionally, and my chef just started yelling at me. And then I turned around and I smiled at him because I got big dimples, And my chef's like, "Why is he smiling at me? I'm yelling at him." So after that, my chef comes over. He's like, "Did you know that I was yelling at you and you were smiling back at me?" I go, "Oh, I didn't hear you." But ever since that, we were really good friends. My chef was really good friends with me, and it was the best.
So have you ever cooked for any famous people?
Yeah, I cooked for a lot of famous people when I was in the West Coast. We did Axl Rose.
Oh, nice.
Michael Jordan.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
All right, I think we have to go here so that I can finish the rest of this drink.
I'm Paul with the Chef's View. And she's Ubering, don't worry, we have a driver for her. But I'm Paul with the Chef's View. This is Johnson Tan at Ocean Zen in Springfield, Missouri on the south side. We got Becky Bop. She's doing her thing. We got all the crew. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Next week, we're going live from St. Louis, Missouri at a World Food Championship dinner. We'll see you guys next time. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. All right, here we go.
Clearly, we
Everything.
we have everything already. I think everyone can see that at this
Now,
point.
did we tell Johnson that I do throw forks?
Well,
I am a-
it won't break anything.
Okay.
We don't throw anything at the fish.
So we just pick what would come up to country.
Look at this.
Oh, good. Yeah. You take something close. Yeah.
I usually smile really big, so I look like I'm mad if I
You get
don't
that crab?
smile like my normal smile.